everyone, it's Andy here. I'm fishing with Andrew today in Andrew's boat. We're out amongst the islands. We're going to try and catch some reef fish, do some popping, soft plastics, and maybe some deep jigging as well. It's going to be a good day. My aim today is to catch a fish and barbecue it in I don't know, Thai, Indonesian, some sort of spicy barbecue style. Andy's fishing. You see them, Andrew, on the screen? I think you should try and catch them. So what we're looking for is stuff like this here. That's actually fish, those blue lines there, and we can see on the side scan there's like rocks or coral down in the water. So that's what we're looking for, is this stuff here. Let's give this jigging a bit of a go. Nice little jigging rod, about 10 meters deep. Like when we dropped the first time, it was just big arches everywhere. Like there would have been a whole school of those things. There's a couple more. But what you can see now is arches on the sounder there. Not nearly as big as what they were. You're going to get smoked on that thing. You got a fish? Yep, nice.
This is high sticking for anyone that doesn't know. It's how a lot of rods are broken.
Get him up. Oh, Andrew's getting smoked.
Oh, we got him.
Come on, get him up, get him up, get him up. Ooh, put a bit of hurt on him.
Oh, we're trying.
Come on. Oh, that's got to be a nice trouty or something. You got to get him off the bottom, eh?
I got him off the bottom.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's working that rod out. Yeah, don't stick him too much. That's a big fish, Andrew. That is a big fish. First drop, Andrew just nails it. I'm using the big rod and Andrew's got him on the little rod. Oh, hang on, I'm going to get out of the road. Oh. Go under. Yeah. Get him up. He's coming up now, he's lifting him. That's the way. Beautiful, Andrew. Andrew's doing the pump and wind. Pump the rod up, wind the handle as you drop the rod again. Big head shakes. What do you reckon, big finger mark?
Could be.
I reckon big finger mark. There's some nice big arches, and the head shakes on that thing are huge. Actually, I think it's a Trevally. Yeah, it's a golden Trevally maybe. Oh, is that a shark? Oh, I don't know. Unless that was his bubbles. Bubbles coming up from him.
Oh, it's a big golden.
Big golden, I think, yeah. Straight in Andrew's face. I'll just tail grab this guy. Got him. Yep, we got him. Oh, nice fish. Woo! Hold him up, Andrew. Oh, that just fell out. That was the little jig, and it just fell out. Beautiful. That is a big fish. What's that? 80 centimeters. Nice one, Andrew. Actually, just turn him around. He's got one little spot here. Spin him right round. And he's got a couple of big spots. So they've always got different coloured spots on them. Beautiful. Look at these big shocky lips. Hello, big shocky lips. All right, Andrew doesn't want to eat this fish. He's off.
You know, we're going to hang around that one.
Ah, nicely done. Andrew.
Thanks, mate.
Good work.
Caught on that little fella too, eh?
Yeah. Show us that jig again. It's got a name on it?
I think
It's a 40 grammer anyway. And look at the tiny little hook. When I went to pull this out, this hook just fell out of his mouth, eh? Are your hands shaking?
No.
Looks like your hands are shaking.
Rest in the boat, bud.
Oh, excellent. As soon as it hit the bottom.
Hit bottom,
Yeah.
jig, drop right tip, jig, and that was it.
Yeah, I can still see fish on the sounder there, so let's try again.
So solid lock up. It's good.
Yeah. I got my... Yep. That's a bit better. Not huge, but a little better. Little coral trout. There we go. Nice little guy. Such a cute little fish.
Hey, hello Mr. Coral Trout. At least I don't have barbs on them. Hey, off you go little Mr. Trout. See ya. Grow this big. What a cool critter. I'm trying to film this guy. I think he's got golden trevally under him. Let's get a jig under him. Look at him. What a cool critter. It's manta ray or devil ray they call those. They're huge. How big do you reckon he is, Andrew?
I'd say probably at least 7 foot.
I reckon he's about 3 metres.
7 foot.
Tip to tip.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. Oh, how cool. Right near the boat. Hello.
He's waving to us.
He is waving. That's very cool. Get right in there. Look at that. You see his little mandible things. I don't know what they're called. Filtering all the water into his gills. They're a filter feeder. Totally harmless. All sorts of things down there. Yep, that looks good to me. Drop it all the way down, down. As soon as it gets to the bottom, lift it up a little bit. Little tiny slow jigging taps. Wind the handle up a little bit, tap tap. Wind the handle, tap tap. Do that a few times and then drop it all the way back down again. That is how we are slow jigging. Oh, yep, got him. What have we got? Another cod. Yep, wire netting cod or honeycomb cod or long-finned cod. I should really know these exactly. But I'm going to call him a long-finned cod because his fin goes all the way down to his tail. Pretty cod. Hey, both hooks. Oh, almost fell overboard there. There we go. Hey, off you go, buddy. Whee! Oh, that's a good one. Yep. That's not a bad one at all. Big stripey, maybe? Yeah, big stripey. Yeah, I think we might keep him. He'd be nice on a barbecue later on. Oh, I dropped him! I dropped the stripey! Oh well, sometimes when you get one, there's usually more in the same spot. Here's the jig I'm using. It's a Samaki, I think it's a 40 gram jig, or maybe 60. Could be 60 gram actually. That's the one Andrew's using. Sugar baby, I think. Yep. Colour. Yep. Oh, there's a batfish. Andrew just had a batfish follow his lure up. So I've got a little piece of fish on. And we're going to drop it down and hopefully Mr. Batfish will eat my bait. Yep, there he is, swimming around. The last time I tried to catch one of these things, oh, here he comes. The last time I tried to catch one of these things, it totally smoked me. Here he is, he's eating it. Oh, I think I was a little bit early. Alright, let's go again. So yeah, the last time I tried to catch one of these, I had 30-pound gear on, really tight drag. And it just smoked me down into the coral, which didn't work for me at all. But we'll try again. Here he is, he's coming. I'm going to wait for him to eat it this time. He looks like he's ignored it. I think he can see the line. Refused by Mr. Batfish. There he is, I think he might have it. Got him, yes. Okay, get him out of the coral. Don't these things pull hard? Oh, he's right down in the coral. They've got such a wide body. Oh, this is going to be a battle. Such fun. Oh, I've got to be careful I don't high stick the rod there. One little hook and one little bit of bait. Oh, so fun. And they're not going to give up. He's a fighter, this one. love these rods. They bend all the way down into the butt. They're made on a hearty rise blank and really light to fish with. Top quality guides. Love this setup. A little pen battle too. I think it's a 4000 and I've only got 20-pound line on, so this is going to take a while. Yep, he's just dogging under the boat. One of the very tough fish. Here he comes, he's coming up now a little bit. Oh, such a cool fish. Alright, he's fairly tired now. Got him up near the surface. Look at the size of him. That is a cool fish. I don't really want to eat this guy, but we'll get him in the net, take that hook out and then let him go. Thank you, Andrew. Woo! Nice bit of fun. Look at the size of that thing. It's like a, well, it's much bigger than a dinner plate, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You get a shot of that, Andrew?
Yep.
Look at that. He's got to be probably 5 or 6 kilos. These are called a batfish, and they eat a lot of poo. when you're anchored up in a bay, that's all they come around the back of the boat and eat all your scraps and stuff. Fight really hard, and yeah, I'm gonna swim him and let him go. So great fish, beautiful fish.
We're gonna try and swim this guy for a little while. He's got to get his air back into his water, back into his gills. Down a bit more with the camera. Yeah, he's trying to kick now. Yeah, okay, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. There he goes. Beautiful.
Show you that's all I got him on, was that little circle hook. And the first time I struck it was too early. He didn't have it right in his mouth, so you just have to wait for him to take it in a little bit. Nice little setup. I mentioned it when I was fighting before, but yeah, these rods they're actually a jigging rod. Really nice to hold, really nice to fish with. You can get these on the reels, the Pen Battle 2, on my eBay Amazon shop. Have a look at the link in the description. But yeah, great fun, and I don't want to eat one of those because they eat poo. Like I said, they literally go out, they'll sit behind your boat, and whatever you throw over the side, some places it's poo, they'll eat it. So yeah, let that guy go. Let's try and get a fish we can eat, Andrew. Time for a little break, have a snack, eat a banana. Love a banana.
Yep. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Yep. Got him. Phil's. I don't know. I'll see what it is before I call it. Ooh, bit of a takeoff. Oh, little coral trout. There we go. Andrew, you in?
Yep, I'm on
2 coral trouts. Well, I got a coral trout. I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew's got one too. Oh, nice sweet leaf. Oh, that was dinner. Andrew just dropped his dinner. I'm releasing the little bar cheek coral trout. Hey, little bar cheek. Hey, off you go. We found a good spot, finally. I've been looking for a while. Both just dropped down and bang, straight on. And nothing. The fish just disappeared. Oh. Yep, got him. Not so huge. Doesn't feel like a cod. What have we got? Oh, same coral trout. And he's just fallen off. Oh. Alright, we got to get a big trout, Andrew. Big trout is what we want. Barbecued coral trout.
So wind's come up a little bit. We're going to go and hide a little bit closer to shore. I'm still hoping for dinner, actually. Don't know what we're going to get. I wish I had got that stripey. That was going to be my dinner. He was a nice size. They're actually nice eating too. But yeah, we'll go and hide out of this wind a bit.
You can fish in there for sure. Perfect. Perfect spot. Come on, eat it. Yep, oh, that's a big one. Yep, that's the one I wanted. Possibly sweet lip. Oh no, Stripey. We got our Stripey. Oh, not as big as the first one, but I reckon he's legal. I'm gonna eat him. Yummy. So these guys here are in the mangrove jack family, Lutjanus. And just check out how nice his yellow eye is. They're actually quite good eating. He is 30 odd centimetres long. So perfect for a nice barbecue fish. We'll cook him up shortly. But have a look at that eye. And those two fangs at the front. Beautiful. So yeah, we're just fishing a like a soft plastic with a little TT head on it. I think it's a TT head. 1/4 ounce. They're yeah, just bounce it around the coral. Works a treat. So to dispatch this fish, I'm not going to bleed him because they don't have a lot of blood in them, but you spike them right behind the eye, in the brain. There we go. That's it. He's dead now. That's it. Dead fish. You get a trout right from between those two. Trout coming up. Oh, Andrew's on. What do you got? Yeah, cod. Oh, looking at your cod, and I got mocked. Alright, double cods. Ooh, drop yours. Little peacock cod. Nice little fish they are. Hey, see ya.
Well, that was a lot of fish we caught. I'm going to go and cook that one up on the beach, barbecue style. It'll be interesting. Hopefully it'll get nice and charry and yeah, delicious. So Andrew, just drop me off on the beach over there, and make sure you come pick me up later on as well.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
So I've decided to go on a different island. Andrew's gone fishing. I've got my barbecue here. The reason I chose this one is it's such a nice spot. So the first thing to do is get the charcoal burning, and that's what I've got the charcoal burner for. That way, heating of the coals, I'm going to do the fish on a charcoal burner. Sorry, on a charcoal barbecue. But yeah, this really speeds up the process. Pop that in there. Then I've got this beautiful charcoal. This is from Drifter, but it's made by Pitt Brothers, and yeah, it's really nice to use, and it's as simple as lighting the fire lighter. See the smoke coming out the top. We'll let that go for a while, and while that's heating up nicely, like that we want nice smouldering coals. While that's going on, we'll prepare the fish. I'm going to put together the griller. It's made by Uniflame. I got it from Drifter, and it's a really handy bit of kit if you're traveling with a boat or in a four-wheel drive and you like cooking outside. There's a little bit of a knack to this to get it right the first time. Whoops. There we go, there's one. There should be two. There we go, beautiful. And then push the legs out. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. The ash tray that goes in here. There we go. And the grill itself on top. Ready to go. So these guys are actually in the snapper family. Lutjanus, mangrove jack, stripeys. There's a whole bunch of these. You can tell they're a Lutjanus by the double fangs at the front there. I got inspired from an Indonesian recipe. We're going to first we'll use the back of the knife, and because he's been in the esky for a while, he's gone nice and stiff, and that makes processing a fish much easier. Trying to process a fish that's yeah, freshly killed and all floppy it's a lot more of a pain in the bum. And once we've got most of the scales off, we just swish him around the water, let the scales just float off. I haven't shown you how to do this very often, but I'll try and explain it to you as best I can. To gut the fish, you see that's the gill plate, and there's his gills. I like to cut in right at the front here, cut through there. Then we go in his bottom, or his vent. That's actually called the vent. And cut from his vent up to right up to his gills. There we go. Now this is the tricky part. We want to cut between the gills and the meat. So we don't want to go in too deep. Just a simple cut like that, and then cut in at the top here a little bit, and same on the other side, like that. Cut in the top there a little bit, and this is the easy fun part. You grab the gills like so, get your knife, and just cut the gills off the top of the head, like that. Take a little bit more, go down a little bit. There we go. And then you pull the insides out, and that's a very quick way of gutting a fish nice and cleanly. And I'm sure there's something out here that will eat that. So before we put the marinade in, what we want to do is cut some slices into the fish. And we don't want to cut all the way through the fish, right down, we want to go all the way to the backbone, like so. And that way, the flavour when it's marinating goes right into that nice white flesh. Barbecued snapper, just give that one more wash, and then we'll marinate it. So for our marinade, we've got a bunch of little things. This is my little hand shredder, or hand chopper, which I showed you a while back. There, I wouldn't get a $10 one. This one's very cheap. I've had to fix it already, but I've managed to fix it. Let's see what else is in my little drifter bag. Okay, I think I've got everything out now. We're just going to chop some stuff into the hand chopper. Just going to do a rough chop, because what we want to do is make the marinade nice and fine, so we can rub it on our fish. There we go. We use one whole spring onion. Throw in some nuts, ground coriander, some turmeric, 2 cloves of garlic, a nice grind of salt, and olive oil. Nice good splash of olive oil. Now this is fun. I always like this thing. Put it in there. That's it. And just the first couple I do nice and gently, so that it chops the bigger bits. Oh, hang on. Ooh, that smells good. Ooh, there we go. Okay, now we're going. That looks perfect. And then what we're going to do, get our marinade, and we will put it all over the fish. Make sure it goes into those cuts, both sides, and then we'll put quite a bit inside his stomach cavity as well. There, now we've got it all coated, we're going to put it in a plastic bag and let it sit for about an hour. Okay. Now we're going to put the charcoal in one just on that end. There's nothing quite like the charcoal smell. So what this has got, the charcoal barbecue, is it's got ceramic plates. So there's no heat coming through there at all, but all the heat gets reflected up here, like that there. That's actually almost cooking temperature there where my hand is. There we go, and no doubt that will actually burn, but that's all part of barbecuing. Oh, can you hear that? Thought I'd get a different angle for the fish cooking. Woohoo, this is gonna be nice. Let's see what barbecued snapper tastes like. Ikan Bakar. Hope I said that right. Have I said that right, everybody? Ikan Bakar? Nice. I like this little barbecue. So, yeah, really cool. Can you tell I'm bored? I'm more a doer than just a sit here and watch it cook type person. Anyway, I'll stop being silly. So I use recipes as an inspiration. I don't necessarily follow them 100%. But this one here, when I looked it up, it said that I should baste with oil and sweet soy sauce. So I think we'll turn that fish very shortly. Bowl, very handy, stainless steel, never rusts. Like in my boat, I leave these in my boat. I do clean them and wash them, but yeah, they do live in my boat, so they need to be good quality. Let's turn that fish over. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh yes. I think I've turned it just right. He's got a few little black bits, but he's not totally burnt. So that's really nice. Yeah, out here on a beach, it is just so nice to have that little bit of a smoky flavour. And yeah, this time of year, it's just coming into spring, I think. Well, that's what we call it. It's just a really nice time of year. It's not too hot. But yeah, just drizzle that olive oil and soy sauce over my barbecued snapper.
So guys, while I've got a minute, I want to just ask everybody who's a member or a Patreon to message me about what time is best to do a live Q&A. I want to reward my Patreons and the people who actually donate to my channel. So my videos are still going to be there for everybody for free. I'm never going to stop doing that, but Patreon members and channel actual members, not just subscribers but members, please let me know when is a good time to do a Q&A. And then yeah, you get to find out some interesting stuff about me, no doubt. You get to ask questions. So I think that fish, let's have a look. How good is that fish going? Oh yeah, I think I might just turn it again.
There we go. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. To tell if a fish is cooked, you get a fork, and if the meat lifts off the backbone, fish is done. Like, obviously you want to pick a nice thick part of the fish, like we'll just try it here. There. Yep, he's not quite done yet, so he's going to have to go a little bit longer. Let's try this little bit actually. That'll be done for sure. That's the wing. Look how nice that looks. Look at the colour on that. So yeah, the black bits we probably won't eat. We might eat them. They'll taste a bit burnt, but hopefully the flavour's gone right into that fish. Yeah, this is actually looking quite nice. Let's try this. Let's try this. Oh, does that look good, guys? Very nice. Almost tastes like an Indian curry style. There we go. And because I'm doing it very basic today, that's actually going to be my plate. I'm going to leave some of the blackness on there because there's obviously going to be a bit of flavour in there. How to describe that? It's got hints of Indian curry and then soy chicken as well. It's yeah, it's very interesting. Wow. There you go. See that? That just all came off the bones. Yeah, I hope Andrew comes and picks me up. I don't know where he's gone. I think he went round that way. I almost forgot. I brought a little bag of lettuce, or I think this might even just be rocket. Yeah, baby leaf rocket. We have a tomato. There we go. It's not exactly a salad, but this yeah, will all go together very nicely. So good. I really need to cook more with different spices, and I'm open to suggestions. I like cooking delicious food. Oh, this is yeah, very nice. Look at that. Super fresh fish. This fish was swimming around 2 hours ago, maybe. That is so nice. And that soy and oil on the end, that gives it a real nice sweetness. Very nice. Well, I think that's it for me today. Hopefully I'm in the frame. Come and join me again for more Catch and Cook.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.